Yo, what is good, chat? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're gonna do something that actually takes time and effort. I'm going to be listening to every single Kanye album. Kind of. Every single one of them until Yay. So, yeah. Well, not Yay like the album that's right here. I mean Yay like Hitler. So, let's start off with the start. By the way, I already made this video. So, what you're going to see is pre-recorded because it took me like 500 hours. That was a notification if you heard that. It took me like 500 hours to get the audio fixed. So, I'll see you in the start. Let's go. Alright, what's good, everyone? So, in today's video, we're going to be listening to every Kanye. Let's start off with the College Dropout. Follow me. What is going on? I rate this entire album a 10 out of 10. I love this. My favorite songs are We Don't Care, All Falls Down, Spaceship, Jesus Walks, Never Let Me Down, School Spirit, Through the Wire, and Last Call. Alright, let's move on to Late Registration. Alright. That was Late Registration. Why did I just play College Dropout? I rate Late Registration a 9 out of 10. I don't like it more than College Dropout because, I don't know. But this album is really good. My favorite songs are Heard 'Em Say, Touch the Sky, Drive Slow, Roses, Diamonds from Sierra Leone, not the remix, We Major, and Gone. Or not Gone, Late. So, that is my thoughts. By the way, this is my opinion. Okay, this isn't some rage bait. I actually agree with myself, alright? Let's move on to Graduation. Okay, so I actually, listened to the entire Graduation album, but, my audio cut out. So, what you're going to see is just my reaction and my thoughts. So, yeah, you're sadly not going to hear any little bit of the songs. Oh, and by the way, just a friendly reminder, if you don't hear the music, it's because I turned my desktop audio off, because if I keep my desktop audio on and my mic aux on, it just sounds like I'm underwater. So if you don't hear any music, it's because of that. Alright, let's get into my reaction now. Alright, just finished listening to Graduation. My favorite songs on this were Good Night, which is the one I'm hovering over right now, Good Morning, I Wonder, and Can't Tell Me Nothing. Hold up. Hold up, there's another one. There's another one coming, don't worry. Never mind. You ever get that feeling where, like, you have to sneeze, but you can't sneeze? So you just, like, tell everyone, oh, I gotta sneeze. But once you say that, you don't sneeze. Anyway, let me stop yapping. My least favorite song is probably Big Brother or Drunken Hot Girls. Even though it has Mos Def on it, that doesn't say anything. It still burns. It's trash. No, it isn't. It's just not my favorite. I give this album a 8 out of 10. And what I think this album like is like this. It's like graduation, the college dropout, late registration. Like this 3-album series is probably the best series of albums that I've ever heard. Is my bad. I turned my display capture off, but yeah. If you didn't see that, I know you didn't see that. You saw Donda the entire time. That's what you saw. You saw this. You saw Donda. You saw Donda the entire time. Basically, what I'm saying is this album alone is like one of the greatest, but this series of the Bears, the Stuffed Bear series, probably the greatest albums ever released, like the greatest series. Anyway, let's get into 808s and Heartbreak, which I like to describe as auto-tune. Pinocchio's story. Let's see this. I mean, like, I'll give it a 6. My favorite song is Say You Will and Paranoid. But now we got Yeezus. Hee hee hee. Yeezys. Hee hee. Let's get into it. Guys, this album can't be bad, bro. It only has 10 songs. Goated! My favorite songs on this album are On Sight, New Slaves, and Blood on the Leaves. Those are my favorites. Now, The Life of Pablo. Alright, yet again, my freaking display turned off. And, now, you're not gonna hear any of the songs. So, yeah. Look at my audio device, video capture, off! I have to turn that off, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, it's so annoying. Alright. My favorite songs are Ultralight Beam, Wolves, and No More Parties in LA, and St. Pablo. Now let's move on to the album Yay. Alright, let's go! Woo! Next album is Ghost Town. Move! Someday. Oh. Woo! This song's pretty goated already. Oh my. Oh my god! To see. Oh, again. Oh, fuck. Ah! Dude. What? Why did it just go to It Was a Good Day? I'm not listening to that. My favorites on this album were I Thought About Killing You, Ghost Town, and Violent Crimes. My least favorite is Yikes. And, to me, this is a 8 out of 10. What I discovered from this album is I feel like this album is a way for you to, like, lay back in your chair and just listen to the music instead of trying to figure out what the lyrics are. Cause like there's a point where Party Next Door was like, yapping, like mumbling, but like I still just sat back in my chair and listened to the music because it's fire. And it shows a good message. It shows a very good message. Now let's move on to Kids See Ghosts. Guess what happened? Alright, on Kids See Ghosts, my favorite tracks were Fourth Dimension, Free, and Cuddy Montage. And my least favorite was the title track, Kids See Ghosts. I'm gonna give this track like a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. And I think what this album is a perfect opportunity to have Kid Cudi on an album. Let's move on to Jesus is King. Alright, I just finished listening to Kids See Ghosts, and this album sucks. My favorite song is probably like Water or Everything We Need. Oh my god. My least favorite songs were probably every one of them. Hold on. Sneeze again. This album's a 3 out of 10 for me. And yeah. Let's move on to Donda. Alright, I just finished listening to Donda, and to be honest, I'm kind of surprised actually. This album's really good. My favorite tracks were Hurricane and wait. Oh wait. My bad. I'm not on the deluxe. Because I've listened to the deluxe version. My favorite is Hurricane, Life of the Party, Moon, and also 24. And my review of this album, it's an 8 out of 10. I really like it. My least favorite was Donda Chant, obviously, because it's just not good. It's literally just Donda. Donda, Donda, Donda. And I don't care if there's like, oh, it's a secret meaning. I do not care. It's not a song. It's just someone saying Donda 5,000 times. Alright, let's get into the review. My review of these albums are averagely high. So my average rating for all of these albums combined is 8.5 out of 10. Yes, I just pulled that number out of my eyelid. But that's what I would normally give a Kanye album if all of them were mixed together into one Kanye album. That's what I'd give it. Because Jesus is King exists, Vultures exists. I didn't listen to Vultures on video because it was that bad, but I did off camera. It's horrible. Vultures 1 isn't terrible, but Vultures 2 is just trash. And my favorite album is obviously My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. But the best album is actually that he made is actually The College Dropout. That is the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.